Sankoh, let me start off with you. 2022, what would you say has been the successes and challenges of the judiciary so far?
The successes have been overwhelming. Similarly, we have challenges we are still confronting head on, because when you talk about justice, the administration of justice everywhere in the world is very expensive. But before coming to the challenges so far, 2022, we have enjoyed celebrating those successes under the leadership of the current Chief Justice, His Lordship Justice Desmond Babatunde Edwards. And when he took over the judiciary was nothing to write home about. And for instance, a judiciary, like you stated, an arm of government, at that time can only boast of one university graduate. So the administrative governance of the judiciary was so problematic that everything was centralized in the hands of one person, who then was the master and the registrar. There was nothing like court operations. There was nothing like human resource person for an independent arm of government. The question that comes to mind is, if the judiciary and arm of government at that time don't have a human resource person, you ask, how were people recruited? So that's another answer. That's answer.
You know, guys. So this is really why I want to talk to you guys. This is what I want to talk to you guys about, right? And this is what I want you guys to see. And again, I'll continue to play this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But I would have loved, and I would hope somebody, in the APC party would come and, talk about this issue right here. The fact that the claims that this man is making, because these are very, very outlandish and very, very loud, but he's there by himself and he has no one else to actually counter what he's saying, that there was not even an HR in the courts, in the judiciary system. He's saying that it's only Desmond Babatunde Edwards that came and fixed the judiciary to where under the APC government of former President Nkrumah, there was no HR person to administer. How do they employ? So how is that even possible, right? That is why, again, with AYV, I want to say stuff like this, right? When they bring somebody like this, and I hope they will make this very clear. If they bring Sankoh to speak now about the judiciary and he's making comparisons to the past, it is always the right thing to do to bring somebody else from the administration, the past administration, to talk about these things. Because how was the judiciary working if there's not even an HR department? Then who hires who? How is that even possible? So that's very outlandish. That's very unbelievable. But again, it would have been nice to have somebody else in that administration to talk about this. But that's why I wanted to show you guys, so you guys can see and listen attentively to this guy. Some of the claims that he made, they're very, very, they demand, opportunity for, people from the previous administration to actually come and talk about these.